Start stream. We're fucking hot, dude. Don't say anything bad. Don't say anything that's gonna get us in trouble. Don't say nothing. Don't say a fucking word, dude. Don't give these motherfuckers anything.
The numbers tried to call me again, but immediately hung up. They text me and said, "Can come pick me up from my grandma."
Oh shit, man.
And none of my kids, their grandma live with them. There's no way these are my kids. Plus, I think I have my kids' numbers saved.
Hi, Grandma.
Yo, who this be?
Maybe it's the Brohio Grandma. It is. Come pick up
God.
these fucking kids. Hey, Jordan, Mike, Jamie, Walking Dreams Gaming, Mike Hatfield, Cupcakes and Cameos, Kyle Simpson, Antigone, Washington.
What's up, everybody?
How y'all doing? I gotta look something up real quick because I promised this guy I'd give him a little shout out on
I'm a little dick sucking.
fucking gamer channel.
Put the gay in gamer.
Turn on. That's not me. I hate that my kids steal my YouTube account. Then all my videos.
Oh, dude, that's the worst. You fuck up your algorithm.
I do. So then I gotta switch to. Then I gotta switch to. I don't know if there's anything in there, man. I didn't stock that. Yeah.
Fucking bush lattes.
Okay.
Oh, I got one of my beers in here. Hell yeah, dog.
Take it out.
Hell yeah, dog. Yo, what the fuck's up, motherfuckers?
Paige, M. Blattner, Cupcakes, Rachel, Cody, Imperial, Kyle. Thanks for coming, guys. If you're in the submarine and you can hear this right now, somehow you've picked up an internet signal. And the only podcast you can download is the Brohio podcast.
R.I.P.
They're looking for you, but I think someone's going to get your money because it's a submarine full of billionaires.
Fuck them.
I didn't say that.
I did. Fuck them.
Well, I don't think they're going to save him, man. The entire world is at the edge of their seats,
Oh, yeah.
waiting to see if we can rescue these billionaires.
All the old people everywhere sitting around watching the news.
I don't know what they're going to do with them.
God help them billionaires.
What are they going to do when they do find it and they got to crack it open like a can of tuna?
I do feel bad there's like an 18 or a 19-year-old in there. Dude had the rest of his life ahead of him. Man.
Billionaire?
Yeah. Well, he's the son of the billionaire.
No. Okay.
The rest of his life ahead of him. All those other guys kind of fuddy-duddies. Probably rode Epstein's planes and stuff.
Right, that's why I said fuck him.
Not the young fellow, though. God, just pray for him.
Can't say what plane he rode in or not.
Just say a prayer.
Yeah.
It's not going to work, but...
You're going to be swimming with the fishes.
They say that they might have drove into the Titanic and got stuck.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic.
I
Right?
didn't know they were letting a woman drive.
Is the driver Asian?
Oh, no. Shit.
We crash.
We don't have reverse. Oh. Yeah, I hope they get him. I hope they rescue him. Someone said, "What's up, Ren and Stimpy?" That's not nice, is it? Meet up for the for the sake of everything clean and dirty. I don't know if I would want to touch that if I were you. It's been
That's why I grabbed it by the ankle.
It's been defiled. Hey everyone, welcome to Brohio Podcast. I'm the delicious Nicolicious here with my best pal in the entire galactic universe.
Hi guys, I'm Rob. What's
in
up?
the Milky Way.
Mm-hmm.
His nickname's actually Milky Tits. You don't
Silky
wanna know,
mitts.
You don't want to know why. It's nasty. The reason
It's
why.
kind of a secret talent.
Hey, I did a bunch of cameos for Father's Day over the weekend. If you were one of those, thanks for inviting me into your ass. One guy I did one for. He's got a YouTube channel, a gamer channel he's working on.
Mm-hmm.
His there on YouTube is Flex Avenue 44.
Hell yeah.
Go give him a follow, man. His wife got him a cameo and said he's he's having a hard time getting people to come to his channel. I said I'd give him a little shout out on the show, so go check out Flex Avenue 44.
Hell yeah.
Nice looking fucking dude. Got a real good size mouth on him. Probably would do a lot of stuff.
He
for
could
you
take both
guys,
of us in that mouth.
for anyone to come listen to him.
Little slut.
Cincinnati Reds are in first place.
Right, I saw that, man.
You guys have been with us for 6-7 years. You know that I'm just
Like the first time in 6 or 7 years.
I'm a ride or die with them. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
What a life of misery. Let's say thanks to our new Patreon subscribers, starting with Nick and Rob. Make him a knob hard. Oh, God, that's code word. We're giving him a fucking chubby-ass dick boner. You ever get a dick boner?
Right now? Or
Not right
Just in general?
necessarily. In general. How
Yeah.
many boners a day do you think you get?
man,
Average. Monthly average. Per day.
10?
10 boners a day?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking rough, dude.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, man.
I was, I'm thinking maybe me like three or four.
My mornings are busy mornings,
My
dog.
mornings are hell, man.
Like my mornings right before bed, it's fucking rough.
Rob's drinking. How about Kane Latifah?
Thank you.
Kane Latifah, thanks. If you're any relation to Queen Latifah, I fucking hate her, but I do love you, Kane Latifah, so thank you.
Next, we got Michael Haywood. Thank you very much, Michael Haywood.
Any relation to old Haywood Banks, the storied comedian of Bob and Tom history who sings the song Toast.
I forgot about.
Yeah,
Bob,
toast. I don't want to brag. I don't want to boast. I just want to know. I just want to say that I love toast. Wrote an entire goddamn song about
Hell
toast and plays it on the motherfucking toaster.
I like it.
Seamus Kane. Seamus. Sea. If you're a sea monster, go help those people in the fucking submarine. Seamus Kane.
Please. Next, we got James Highmiller. Damn.
Not that gay ass Bud Light. It's High Miller. It's Miller High Life time. Yeah. Damian Breen. Thanks, Damian, man. Big dirty double D DB. Got that dick boy. Damian Breen. Thanks, Damian.
Next, we got Shitballs the Mailman. Sorry about your balls, my friend. You got to keep them
I think
clean.
he delivers here.
What's up, Shitballs?
Shitballs. How about Shannon Rozak?
Hell yeah.
Shannon, thanks so much. So unfortunate you have a Z in your name. It makes it really hard for cursive writing because no one knows how to make a fucking Z in cursive.
I like Z's. They're fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a little tricky.
Like little seahorses.
Little seahorse, yeah.
Yeah.
Little ones.
Gage H. Thank you very much, Gage.
That's what I got in my dick is a gauge.
The only Gage that I know dresses like a woman now, so
Hell yeah, man.
maybe that's him.
How about Marcus Gordon? Marcus, man, thanks so much. They loved you so much they named you after a fish stick. Gordon, isn't that Gordon's fish sticks? They make,
I think so.
yeah, buddy. Love you, Marcus.
Next, this is the name. I definitely don't believe this, but this next person is OJ didn't do it. So
Oh, I don't know about that one.
thanks, OJ didn't do it.
How about Lori Risser the Pisser? Oh, Lori, thank you so much for coming to us,
Yeah.
And last but not least, she just came along. How about Rosie Gambino?
Ooh, Gambino.
Rosie Gambino.
The fucking Gambino.
She is definitely in the mafia, definitely in the mob,
Made woman.
gonna get us killed.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie, you stay away. You nasty, nasty girl. How about that article for this week? This is going on not far from us, Robert. Woman won't take down 9-foot werewolf.
Fuck yeah, man.
This is in Pequot, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
An absolute shithole. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
It's not. I have some dear friends that live in Pequot.
Mm-hmm. Piquet?
Some good friends of the show. And I think they will agree that Pequot's a shithole.
I would say so, yeah.
Some hood-ass motherfuckers up there. Also some white trash, Jerry Springer-ass shit.
Yeah, it's like they don't fit in with Dayton. They're just outside of Dayton, and they're not cool enough to be in Columbus.
They're not farm people, and they're not city people.
Yeah.
They're
Little-
It's like they put them right in the middle and gave them meth.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
An Ohio woman said she won't take down her 9-foot-tall werewolf statue. 9 foot tall. Mary Simmons said, Phil, the werewolf, has kind of become my house mascot. Simmons said she bought the Halloween decoration in October, but chose to leave it up year-round. I kind of look at it as a security thing, she said. Who wants to break into a house with a 9.5-foot-tall werewolf sitting outside of it?
I mean, that means disposable income.
I know I wouldn't. Simmons says she dresses the werewolf for the season, so we're going to get like a big Hawaiian shirt, maybe some big sunglasses or something, she said.
That's fucking cool, dude.
The city of Piqua said it received an anonymous complaint about the decoration, but some neighbors said they see no issue with it. I'm a big horror fan, so I don't really mind it, said neighbor Haley Barker. Okay, Haley's a girl. I've watched him dress it up for different occasions and whatnot, and I think it's pretty cool. The city said it gave out a warning, but it also has no plans to further enforce the decoration's removal. Simmons said she won't take it down unless it becomes a safety hazard. I don't want somebody walking by and his head falls off and it hits him. So, I try to treat people like I want to be treated, and so I wouldn't want that to happen to me, she said. Phil has reached thousands this week on social media. Simmons has even created a Facebook page for the statue. Aww. Halloween is my decorating season, Simmons said. People go for like fall and spring and winter. I'll go for Halloween.
I get that.
If you guys are not thankful for just hearing the actual live, that is exactly what these people sound like.
I was gonna say that's a very accurate Ohioan accent, especially a Piqua.
Fucking crayon eaters.
You're speaking Piquanese there.
I am fluent in Piquanese, my friend. And Phil, you got it. He is a big old 9 foot tall,
wearing that fucking American flag button up. His titties are hanging out a little bit.
Dude, I love it. This is a fucking let's go Brandon werewolf if I've ever seen one.
No dick on that thing, from what I could tell either. It's fucking smooth. it's not even a bump.
He is the American werewolf, baby.
Hey,
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American werewolf. Fight for your life. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been a busy week here at the Brohio Podcast. We had 2 episodes for you last week.
Yeah, we did.
One of those really funny Battlefield of Love. If you feel like laughing, then we'll send you some pictures of us naked. If you really want to laugh, you can go back and watch or listen to our latest episode of Battlefield of Love, Sticky Underwear Edition.
I think it was a very good episode.
They always are, man.
In hindsight, I was looking back after we left. Like, usually I go home and I'm like, eh. But I was thinking about the next day. I'm like, you know what? That was a pretty fucking funny episode.
Sometimes I'll have to go back and listen to our episodes to find stuff, or someone will say, hey, what episode is this? And I'll go back and listen.
Yeah, I don't do all
and
that.
Actually, what happens more often than not, I listen, my daily regimen is I get in the car and I have an hour commute to work.
Uh-huh.
I listen to Locked on Bengals. It's a daily Bengals podcast. So I listen to that for 40 minutes, and I usually get to work, and sometimes I listen to the Locked on Reds, the Daily Reds one.
Yeah. But
I subscribe to our podcast, so sometimes it startes automatically. I'm just like, whatever, I'll just listen to it.
That's the only time I ever listen to it, is if it automatically plays, and I'm like, no.
Usually I start like, I'm sitting in the car laughing. I'm crying. Yeah. I'm laughing so hard because it's just, it's stupid. Like, why do we say that?
Yeah.
What were we thinking, Bunch of silly nillies, man. Golly. If you're a silly nilly, send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you, silly nilly Ed. Cryptid Encounters. After this break from some of our sponsors. What'd you fucking break over there, Robert?
I fucking don't know, man.
Who cares? This place is a dump anyways.
I think it was my cherry.
This thing's a disgusting shithole.
I don't know what that was, man, but I did something just taking my hat off.
I gotta fucking get some WD for that microphone because she is squelching. God, I gotta remember to do that.
Sounds like my fucking bed springs.
Yeah. We were kind of getting wild there a few weeks ago on the floor for a minute.
Uh-huh.
There should be a disclaimer on the floor that says, hey, after about 30 years old, don't fuck on me because it is going to blow your back out.
That's nothing for your back at all.
Jesus Christ.
You got to put a pillow up underneath your lower
Dude,
back.
I couldn't walk.
Yeah.
I was stuck. I was frozen in place.
So, I do.
So I rolled over and I just fucked the floor.
There you go. This made me think of something. I don't know why it made me think of this, but I've been waiting all week to tell you about this. So after the last podcast we did, and I don't know if it was something that you said that triggered this.
Okay.
Or if it was something that is my fucked up brain triggered, but I had the weirdest dream, dude. I had and it was super vivid. And it was one that like I can still see every single detail to.
I love those.
And I don't know why or how, but okay, so here's what happened. So I was at some place. It was very similar to Pawn Stars. Like it was like the Pawn Stars pawn shop.
Okay, Pawn Stars. Right. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
so
it already.
we were sitting in there looking at everything, and Tom Hanks comes up.
Child molester. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Flight logs. Yep. He was there. So he comes in.
Still my favorite actor, by the way. But
I do like it. Yeah. So he comes in. We're looking at shit. He pops up behind us, and we're like, "Oh, holy shit, that's Tom Hanks. That's pretty cool." And he's like, he comes up, and he's like, "Hey, I need you guys to follow me real quick. Just come this way. Don't ask any questions."
I'm out, dog.
And it gets fucking weird, dude. It gets really weird. So we follow him over to the bathroom. That's where he goes, and he's like, "Hey, just stay over here with my security guard, and I want you guys to wait."
Oh man.
And he goes in, and he opens the door, cracks open the door for a second. And he's like, "Hey, do you guys have like a grocery bag?" Like, for some reason we did.
Well, did it work? Yeah, I always have
plastic.
one.
So we had plastic, and he's like, "Okay, cool." He's like, then he grabbed it from us. He shut the door, and a couple minutes goes by. And in a dream, it felt like forever, but I'm sure it was like a couple of minutes. I'm sure he takes his time, but he's a prompt pooper, and he opens up the fucking thing, and he's like, Here, I need you guys to take this," and hands us this bag, and it has a monstrous turd inside of it. So he hands us this
fucking alien.
Oh god. So he hands us this bag with this huge fucking turd in it that he just shat in, and he's like, "Look," he's like, "I had to go really bad. You guys look like cool people, and he's like, you guys look like cool people, and I'm famous, and I cannot shit in these toilets." He's like, "So I'm gonna need you to take this bag, and I'm gonna need you to take it out to the dumpster and throw it away."
Like, no, neither can we. We're famous too.
There we go. And this is kind of where the dream ends, but it's kind of weird. So we're walking out. I'm like, okay, well, fucking Tom Hanks wants me to throw away his turd. I'm gonna throw away his turd.
Now we're looking at it.
I mean, you could see it. I remember in the bag. It was like a clear bag, so you could see. It was like it had made like a big fucking. It looked like a horseshoe.
Looked like a croissant.
Yeah, it was a big curler. And I go to walk out the door, and the person behind the counter at the pawn shop, he saw that we had went in the bathroom with him, and he forcefully took it from us because since he produced that turd in the pawn shop, he wanted to sell it because it came out of Tom Hanks' ass.
I'll put the poop in the bag.
And I thought about that too. So yeah. Tom Hanks, if you're listening, you owe me a turd.
You owe us a turd.
Yeah.
Thomas,
I will provide the bag again if you will just promptly shit in it.
I'll put the poop in the bag.
Weird, man.
Put the poop in the bag.
This was like Friday night when I had this dream.
That's hot, man.
And I was like, God, I hope I remember this for the show.
No wonder you get 10 boners a day.
Dude, I think that was like at least 3 of them for that
Dreaming about stuff like that.
It's fucking cool, dude. I was happy, man.
Speaking of poop, let's go to Highland County, Ohio. This is around Carmel, Ohio.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Caramel, the best. I'd say a top 3 candy for me are those little slices of, not the cowtails, but the actual slices of caramel and the sugar in the middle. The little, they're by Guts or something like that, I think. But they're just little caramel creams is what they're called.
Oh, yeah. They're like big cowtails.
Yeah, they're
like big flat.
They're pieces.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those things are fuck, dude. Those things are good.
Those are incredible.
Yeah.
Golly, those things are incredible.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Awful for your health, but they're absolutely delicious.
They're really good. Yeah.
I used to eat those things by the pound when I was young and, fat.
I like cowtails too are really good.
They're good, but they don't quite, the sugar to caramel ratio is far superior in the caramel creams than
Sure.
the Cowtails. But Cowtails has a variety of flavors now. They got green apple, caramel apple, they got chocolate, they got original caramel. Good choice, though.
They're busy.
They're busy, man. Now, I know some of you are like, oh, man, they're doing a fucking cryptid episode. Well, we love cryptids. At the heart of Brohio are cryptids. That's why we started this whole thing, because we love cryptids and we love weird shit and goofy stuff. The people in the submarine are fucking gone. We're going to talk about cryptids. Plenty of murders out there. We'll come back to those. Plenty of conspiracies. It's time to talk about something we want to talk about.
Yeah, I think cryptids are fun as fuck, man.
I want to fuck with them.
My whole tattoo idea that I have is a cryptid tattoo. So
Oh, that's good thinking.
yeah.
Good thinking. And, I did find, we cover the goat man a little bit in this, and I did find some goat man erotica.
Oh, fuck yes.
I don't know if we're going to have enough time to read it, but we'll try, man.
Luckily for you, I've only had like 5 out of my 10 boners. So
Right, yeah.
I got 5 prepared for you.
In the winter of 2014, a married couple driving near their Ohio home had an all but head-on collision with one of the most anatomically inexplicable creatures that has ever been reported. And the search terms that I was using was scariest cryptids ever. I didn't want your run-of-the-mill chupacabras, your Bigfoots. Those are all very sweet beings that we've humanized enough. They probably like us.
It's OGs, man.
I'm looking for the shit that wants to kill us. That's what I was looking for.
Me too. Please find me. I'll give you my address.
Yeah. Robert asked me the other day something like, "Oh, I don't, what are?" And I was building something.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "What are you building?" I said, "I'm building a casket for myself." I said, "Make it big enough for both of us."
Yeah, you said, guess what I'm building? And I said, a catapult for girth.
I made a picnic table for the kids. It came out pretty good.
It looked really fucking good, man.
Yeah, we can go out there and lay on it if you want.
Hell yeah. I was proud of you. Once I saw that, I was like, that looks
Thank
good.
you. On December 18th, 2014, the Highland County Press of Hillsboro, Ohio, published an account by Mutual UFO Network investigator Ron McGlone regarding a strange report of a bizarre bipedal beast that was almost struck by a motor vehicle just 6 days earlier in Carmel, an unincorporated community in Highland County.
Sorry about that.
No, dude, this thing is... It looks like a caramel walking squid. It looks like...
Fuck.
Dude, it's terrifying. That's the...
What the fuck is that?
That's what it looks like.
It's like a deer with a dick head.
I think it is a deer with a dick. Let's pipe this over for the YouTube
I love it,
people.
dude. That's fucking cool.
Let's bring this on over for them. Show it to them. If you're on YouTube, you can actually see what...
Is that a rabbit for reference?
Yeah, sure.
Why is the rabbit there?
Yeah, if you're on the YouTube stream, you can see it, but it looks like a giant dick with legs.
Yeah, deer legs.
They said it looked like a squid.
It's almost like a fucking demogorgon.
It kind of looks like a demogorgon. It kind of looks like a deer that maybe had its front legs amputated. But it was running around being fucking scary. I know that. And the belt killed everybody. Crush it, dude. Crush it on your head.
It's not a hurt.
Don't be like that.
I'm scared.
Let's see. Yeah. The event in question concerned a 59-year-old former Marine who was driving his wife home on December 12th, 2014. On Friday night, we were driving home. After turning on Carmel Road, which leads to our road, we went around the curve by the Carmel Church and then up a small incline, and approximately 10 feet over the incline and in front of our truck, the alien ran across the road and into the woods. The unquestionably crazy critter was described as a gray in pigment and approximately 7 feet tall, with gangly muscular legs that bent backwards at the knees. The thing had a narrow torso and appeared to lack both arms and a head. Although she was apparently looking down when the swiftly moving monstrosity narrowly avoided their car, the unnamed Marine's wife confirmed that her husband was a credulous witness and further described what he had seen. My husband saw it. He's a skeptic, almost 60 years old, and a proud Marine. He wouldn't have admitted to seeing it if he hadn't been in shock. I had him draw it for me when we got to the house. He says it was asphalt gray and about 7 feet tall. No arms that he could see, but muscular in the legs area. No jawline, and its legs were bent backwards, and it leaned forward as it ran.
That's very descriptive, man.
That's terrifying.
Extremely descriptive.
While the description of the thing does sound like a hideous creature from the game Silent Hill, I propose a very normal explanation, assuming that the witness actually saw something and that the description matches what the witness saw. The writer of this article says that the witness saw a very real animal acting in a way that, while not peculiar, isn't something most people commonly observe. It was a white-tailed deer walking on its rear legs, is what the writer of this article. But there's been a few other sightings of this caramel. I don't even know what they call it. The caramel squid walker, I think is what they call it.
That's fucking cool, dude. That's a cool ass name.
I used to have a lot more problems with shitting my pants.
I just like when things are like, it doesn't have like a proper name. It's just descriptive.
What are you going to call it?
I listen to the podcast. What's it called? I don't know. 2 white fat retards.
It's a caramel squid walker. Squid walker. That's what they used to call me when I shit my pants all the time. They call me squid walker. Because when I'd walk by, it sounded like I had an underwear full of fish.
Oh, God, he's inking.
He's a squid walker. And a lot of people say that it reminds them of the Fresno night crawlers.
Okay.
You remember those?
Nope.
You do, too. Come on. I think we did it. We talked about them.
We talked about them.
Fresno night crawl. And those things. Woo-wee. Those things are creepy, buddy. Fresno night crawler. It's just these legs that walk.
Teeth.
It's a crotch.
It really is.
The Fresno night crawler.
I remember those fucking things.
Just a fucking crotch that walks around.
It's like me.
Let's see if we can pull up we got a Fresno night hookers. Fresno night hookers.
Hell yeah, dude.
And we'll pull this up over here for the YouTube people, and we're going to watch this. These things are terrifying. This could have been what they seen. I don't know. Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
Yep. Walking by. Just a crotch. It's a crotch monster.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I don't know. Those things are kind of creepy.
I've had that before. Crotch monsters, man, those things aren't fun.
Oh, we can't play it.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. That one's walking by. Look at it.
It's making its way downtown. Walking fast.
Making my way downtown.
Hey, don't do that. We're still going to get a strike. I bet that's probably one of the most, like, copyright songs.
Oh, it has to be.
I feel like it has to be.
I saw a really funny video of this big fucking gassed up black dude on a big Harley, dude. He's riding the streets wherever. Mm-hmm. He's got one of those Harleys with a banging ass sound system.
Nice.
And he is just cranking that song as loud as it goes. And he is singing every word to it.
You can't not. I mean,
and it is resonating off the wall. He's in downtown wherever. The buildings are skyscrapers. And this Harley, the music is just ricocheting off the wall. And it's loud, and he's belting it out, and everyone's laughing at him. And he's just got his eyes closed and his head rolled back, and he's just singing, dude.
Just in the moment.
Making my way downtown, hanging around, fucking.
Hell, every time I move this, I can see this fucking foot shaking out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, dude, it's going to get you.
It's going to get you.
It's going to get you. Why don't you tell him about the fuck monster, Robert?
Wait, the fuck monster? Okay.
The Falk. Mr. Falcon. It's the Falk
There it
monster, the Boggy Creek monster.
Okay. The Falk monster, or the Boggy Creek monster as it is sometimes referred to, is a Sasquatch-like creature said to haunt the network of creeks extending from the Sulphur River bottoms in southern Arkansas to the small town of Falk.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
Fouke. Fuck. It's a fuck monster.
Sure.
That's what I am. I'm a fuck monster.
Yeah, you are. Over the years, this creature has been seen by countless people, including respected citizens, as well as those that aren't so respected who fucking eat dog shit out of people's yards.
Arkansas.
Experienced hunters, famous musicians. Who the fuck is a famous musician out of Arkansas? And even police officers. It has inspired several movies, most notably The Legend of Boggy Creek. That fucking sounds like a corn-fed ass movie.
Made some money though, man.
Which became a drive-in sensation, netting nearly $25 million during its run. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Good for it. The newspaper accounts that the early 1970s may have brought the creature to worldwide fame, but sighting reports did not stop after Hollywood moved on. Near the small town of Fouke, southeast of Texarkana. What? These are just fucking made up.
No, Texarkana, there was actually a pretty prolific serial killer that was kind of operating there in the 50s and 60s, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like a... I have to look it up, but you
Anyway.
can keep going.
Okay, people are still reporting encounters with this mysterious creature even today. While early sightings date back to the 1800s, the story that put the Boggy Creek monster on the map occurred much later. Bobby and Elizabeth Ford reported the monster attacked their home on May 1st, 1971. Elizabeth reported that the monster reached through her screen window and was then chased away by Bobby and his brother. That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude, that's what it sounded like.
The monster later returned and attacked Bobby, throwing him onto the ground. It is clear something attacked Bobby that night. Bobby was treated for large gash wounds and mild shock at a nearby hospital.
Anyone near named Bobby deserves to have the shit beat out of him.
Yeah, I'm almost a Bobby. Chill out. No blood was found at the Ford's home, but there were scratches on the porch and one window was damaged. Do you think home insurance would pay for that?
Yeah. Ain't you never heard of the goddamn fuck monster? Goddamn Boggy Creek fuck monster ripped my window off, took a shit in my kitchen sink.
That'd have been a double wide.
I'm trying to get my roof replaced. Y'all are trying to pretend like goddamn Boggy Creek fuck monster don't exist. And I got Bobby over here. He's bleeding out of his fucking butthole. The fucking Boggy Creek fuck monster got a hold of him, won't let him go. Fucking fucked up the walls, drywall. We just got shit put up, man. Got some 2x4s knocked out. Fucking goddamn. Everything's off the foundation. The fucking trailer teeters and totters when I take a shit. All cause y'all won't believe the goddamn Boggy Creek fuck monster.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There are also 3-toed footprints found in the yard. That's just me. I'm sorry. Don't ask me why I only have 3 toes, but it's none of your fucking business.
When I walk through the snow naked, it looks like somebody's been driving a wheelbarrow around because my fucking dick drags my bill.
Fucking nuts hang so low.
My nards.
Even in the cold weather. Sack don't shrivel. This incident is what... It's like these colors don't run, but it's this sack don't shrivel.
This sack don't shrivel.
This incident is what would inspire the 1972 film The Legend of Boggy Creek. Fuck me. Okay. There are many legends about the monster's behavior. One, that it is more alarming for pet and farm owners is it's related to its diet. Supposedly, the monster has been known to feed on live chickens and dogs. It has also been said that it occasionally eats half a calf or a hog.
Chicken and dog, it just sounds like he's hanging out at a China buffet.
Yeah, man. I frequent that joint as well.
Me too.
Sign me up. Reports of mauled and mutilated dogs have been reported in the areas, and believers in the monster cite that no hoaxer would go through that amount of effort. I'll tell you what, them backwoods motherfuckers, man, they don't pass up meat.
No, they don't.
No.
Dog? Hell yeah, they pick it up.
Have you seen some of their wives? Holy fuck.
That's dog meat.
The monster is described as 7 to 8 feet tall. It stands on 2 legs like a human or a primate. It's also very heavy, estimated to be over 300 pounds. That's very heavy? Fuck.
No, it's not.
I think that's average.
I think it's moderate. Not heavy.
Its entire body is allegedly covered with long, thick hair. Folks who claim to have witnessed the cryptid also say that it has unusually long arms and a cone-shaped head. Oh, fuck, I lost my spot.
It also smells awful.
There we go. Hang on. There we go. It also smells fucking awful. There's varying reports on how the monster sounds. Some residents claim he sounds like a peacock. What the fuck does a peacock sound like? You can't use a descriptive sound as a peacock.
Could you imagine being like a 300-pound hairy beast and you come eye to eye with this thing out in the nature and then it opens its mouth and you're just like you're expecting it to growl like a bear or something, but it's just a fucking peacock.
I just expect it sound like a peacock. I think of peacocks as like majestic. Like I hear like harp noises when I think of a peacock.
Peacock sounds. Let's see what they sound like.
Oh, here we
noises. Go. Let her rip.
I'm a pea chick.
Oh shit, that's what it sounds like. It's like, what's a peacock sound like? Hey, I'm a fucking peacock over here. Hey, I'm fucking pretty. Look at me. Look at my fucking feathers.
I had this giant monster rip the doors of my trailer off, and then it whacked Bobby on the face.
And the officer's like, well, what did it sound like?
Fanning out.
Look how pretty they are.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Oh,
holy
hell
shit,
yeah,
dude.
Showing dominance.
It's like a broken bike horn. Dude, that one's so horny.
This just took all the credibility away from the fucking the Boggy Creek fuck monster.
Oh, dude, yeah, it really
He
did.
sounds like a fuck machine. Is what it sounds like. That's what he sounds like.
Oh, shit. So some residents claim he sounds like a peacock. However, others who have heard the monster describe loud, human-like roaring and screaming.
There we go.
One witness claims that the cryptid made a long, gong-like sound. Fuck.
I don't know, man. This sounds like Cap. Factor Cap. Sounds like Cap to me, but I don't know. I would love to encounter this thing.
We're going to need to test this theory.
I do know that I would love to have a run-in with the fucking Boggy Creek fuck monster. Hey,
I'm a fucking peacock, hey, look at my fucking tail.
how was your Father's Day?
It's pretty okay.
That's good. Pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
Not a good one.
Well, we went to the place that I wanted to go, and then afterwards we were going to go to other places, but fucking everything closed early.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was kind of salty about it, but
Well, that and you guys don't start doing your business till about 9 o'clock at night.
she didn't get off work till like a little after 2, so
Okay.
it is what it is. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Let me tell you this. I woke up Sunday morning. I came out and I laid down on the couch. She made me breakfast and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the youngest one woke up. Paisley woke up. She brings me a bag. She's like, "Happy Father's Day," and loving on me and stuff. She got me a few little things. Made some pictures for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one wakes up. Sophie, the middle one, 11 years old.
Right.
She hands me a bag. Got some badass Star Wars socks and shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking, hell yeah, dude.
That's fucking cool.
Then there's a handwritten note on top of the bag, just a long one. And she's kind of illiterate, just doesn't give a flying fuck about school.
Sure.
I would say borderline stupid, just doesn't care. Just going to complete degenerate.
Just lives in the moment.
She's going to get by on having probably curves, probably get men to pay most of her bills and stuff.
Yeah, I admire it.
I hope that she has a breakthrough this next year. But for now, she's not good at spelling in school. So I see this long ass note, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, this thing is either going to be a fucking train wreck, or it's plagiarized. So I start reading it. It's like, "Daddy, you're the inspiration that keeps me walking strong along the dark path of life. Whenever I feel something."
She's 10.
Every time I fell and I've faced reality, you've been there to pick me up and teach me that life is not easy, but you'll always protect me. And I'm thinking to myself, while these are all very nice things to say to me, these are plagiarized.
Yeah.
So I say, "Sweetheart, thank you so much for the kind words. I love you so much. I'm so happy to be your daddy." She said, "Thank you, Dad. Thank you." Then the oldest one wakes up, 13 years old, Rhodes Scholar, already doing trigonometry, getting college credits, wildly intelligent, have no idea where it comes from. I can't even look at her homework. I can't help her. She's beyond helping. There's nothing I can do for her any longer.
She's already surpassed you.
Just exceptionally smart.
Uh-huh.
I open up. She brings me a bag. She has a handwritten note on top. I think to myself, all right, this one I'm probably going to need to buckle up. This one's probably going to tear me up, choke me up a little bit. She's pretty articulate, well written, probably, poured her heart into this.
Yeah.
I start reading it. I start reading this note, and it starts off like, Daddy, thank you so much for picking me up during the dark times of life. I know you'll always be there. Just verbatim, word for word, what the 11-year-old
They
said.
fucking chat GPT this shit, dude. They fucking chat GPT your Father's Day card.
And I stopped, and I
like, wait.
I went from Mr. Nice Guy, said, can you motherfuckers not write down how you really feel about me? And they both just sit with their mouths open. I said, your notes say the same thing. And then my oldest daughter looks at Sophie, the middle one, says, did you get yours off Pinterest? And Sophie's like, well, I looked for some inspiration off Pinterest, but yeah. And she can't spell worth a dick, so I know she just wrote it all down.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I said, what's your excuse? And she's like, it's 4 a.m. and I was really tired and I forgot to make you a card and it really stressed me out, so I just got something off the internet real quick. I'm sorry.
Respectable.
But the very ending, I really opened up and told you how I felt. And the only deviation between hers and the other one was the last 2 lines. They said, you are the absolute funniest. I love you so much.
Well,
way to go. Way to fucking go. God, dude.
Kids are the funniest, man.
Oh, a bunch of shitheads. No,
I love it.
No allowance this week, dude.
That's great.
Jerks. How about the Maryland Goat Man? This has got some erotica attached to it if we do want to do that.
No, hell yeah, we do.
But, okay.
Damn. This is a long one.
Dirty, nasty fucker. The Maryland Goat Man is exactly what it says on the label. It's a creature that appears to be half man and half goat. Don't know what its dick looks like. It is known for terrorizing lovers, chasing down teens with an axe, and decapitating dogs, as well as squealing and making goat noises. Good for him. There are many variations of how the mythical goat man came to be, including an angry goat herder gone mad and seeking revenge on teens who killed his goats, something resembling a Bigfoot creature, the result of a genetic experiment, or even simply an old hermit who lives in the woods and wanders Fletchertown Road at night.
Fuck yeah.
The experiment myth is the most pervasive of them all, and it involves the nearby Beltsville Agricultural Research Center. Dr. Stephen Fletcher supposedly confessed to crossing the DNA of a goat and that of his assistant William Lotsford, which naturally went terribly wrong.
Oops.
So it was a mix between a goat and a man, and they actually procreated and made a fucking goat man.
Sweet.
The newly created goat man then escaped and began attacking cars with an axe and roaming the back roads of Beltsville. Of course, the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center, they have outright denied this. They said, no credence to the story, keep it moving. I don't believe them, though. The first reported sighting of the goat man was in 1957. Eyewitnesses reported seeing it in Forestville and Upper Marlboro in Prince George's County. It wasn't until the 1960s that the first violent encounter would take place. Bloody fucking massacre. The story goes that a young couple went to Fletchertown Road and were suddenly startled by something in the woods. The young man got out of the car to investigate, but he never came back. When an investigation occurred the next day, his severed head was found hanging in a tree. Oh. You all right down there?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Sorry.
His severed head was found hanging in a tree above where the car had been parked. His body was never found.
That's how I want my body to be. Never found. Just my fucking head.
Another unbelievably violent encounter supposedly took place in 1962. The goat man was accused of killing 14 people, 12 of whom were children, with the other 2 being adult chaperones. The group was evidently hiking too close to the goat man's home. Unidentified survivors claim that the goat man hacked the victims to pieces with an axe.
Oh, no.
Making noises, quote, only the devil himself would make.
Hey, I'm the fucking devil. I'm fucking Satan.
I'm the goat man. Not the boat man.
When police arrived, they found half-eaten limbs and a bloody trail leading to a cave.
As you can tell, it's like my favorite TikTok trend. It's like someone makes a sound. It's like the door made a creak, and then it's like, "Hey, I'm a fucking door." I love it.
As might be expected, there's no record of this event actually occurring. The most famous incident involving the Maryland Goat Man occurred in 1971. It was at this point that the article, Residents Fear Goat Man Lives, Dog Found Decapitated in Old Bowie, written by Karen Hostler, appeared in Prince George's County News. In this article, Hostler described how a family by the name of Edwards had lost their dog, Ginger. Ginger was found by Ray Hayden, John Hayden, and Willie Geen a few days after going missing. She was found headless near Fletchertown Road. Hostler's article connected the death of Ginger to the Maryland Goat Man because a group of teenage girls, which included 16-year-old April Edwards, had heard strange noises and saw a large creature the night the dog had disappeared. And it has turned into a bit of a local obsession to this day. Local teenagers to this day will still gather in those woods and have goat man parties where they'll just get liquored up and fuck each other out in the woods and wait for Goat Man to come take their... Yeah.
Dude, I like that.
They get out there, they get drunk, and they see me show up, and I'm like, I'm Chode Man.
Keep on fucking.
You're looking for Goat Man, I'm Chode Man.
Nice dick on you, buddy.
I want to have a Goat Man party. You come to it?
I'll be Goat Man. Sign me up, dude.
Goats have such unimpressive penises, too.
Actually, I want to be the thing that gets decapitated.
Yeah. Increased sightings of a creature walking on hind legs have actually gone. They've just kept on coming in that area. Just because the Maryland Goat Man legend peaked in popularity in the 1970s doesn't mean it ever disappeared from the community consciousness. A middle school called St. Mark the Evangelist has had an unknown house behind it for 30 years. Rumors have spread all over the time that the Goat Man has been seen in and around the house. Some people have even claimed to have found bones, knives, saws, and leftover food inside the home. And as far as more recent sightings, the station WBAL-TV received 2 separate emails about an animal in Montpelier Park in Laurel, Maryland. One woman described it as looking like a Sasquatch with horns.
Oh, yeah.
Another man said he thought he saw a bear, except it didn't look like a bear. How
Okay.
The article described the photo as looking like a goat standing on 2 legs.
Huh. But kind of looking like a bear? But
It's
not a bear.
It's a goat, man. And we'll save the erotica for the end of the episode like we always do.
Okay, yeah. That's the best part.
So, we'll say open.
Yeah, open a new tab.
Save it for later.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
This next one's called the A-hole.
I'll take this one.
I know you will. I'll take it. This made me actually.
The Ahul.
There's something I heard the other day, and it made me so sad that I have wasted so much of my life not participating in this.
Mm-hmm.
My first name is Nicholas.
Right.
My brothers and shit used to call me Dickless Nicholas.
Right.
My last name is Alexander. Now I'm in the professional world. A lot of people call me Alex because they think Alexander is my first name. They can't read the front to back, back to front. They're too fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I met a guy whose first name is Alexander, Alexander, and he goes by Lex for short.
Oh.
So my entire life,
You could have been Lex.
I could have been going by Lex.
That's pretty fucking cool, dude.
That's a cool name, man.
Yeah, it is. That is.
And I want to change my name now. My wife says no, but it's my name, not hers.
Yeah.
And just like Nick, when people write my name down, Nick, they spell N-I-C-K.
Yeah.
But that's how I spell it on Facebook, too.
Mm-hmm.
My name, and there's no K in Nicholas.
Right.
Actually, it should just be N-I-C or N-I-C-H if we're being real.
I'm going to start going by Bert. Do I look like a Bert?
Absolutely.
What's up, Bert?
I'm Lex, and you're Bert.
There we go.
Man. I'm going to change my name. If I change my name on Facebook to Lex Alexander,
Yeah.
my wife would get so fucking mad at me.
You change yours to Lex, I'll change mine to Bert. Let's fucking do this, dude.
Gotta commit.
Let's not talk about it and be
I'm
about
going
it.
to the Social Security Administration this week, and I'm getting my name changed.
Dude, if I keep fucking losing hair, I'm going to be a Bert. I'll tell you what.
Tell them about the a-hole, Robert.
Oh, I can tell you all about the a-hole. Out in the forest of Java, which fucking that's what the internet used to run off of, right?
Love their liquid.
Yeah, Java, Indonesia lives a creature that looks like a mixture of a giant bat and a chimpanzee. Holy fuck. The ahul is described
Oh,
to...
you're gonna do it like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna... okay, ahul, but we're just gonna call it asshole.
A-hole.
Yeah, no, asshole. The a-hole.
A-H-O-O-L.
Yeah. The a-hole is described to have large, dark eyes. Yes, it is. Red-skinned wings, large claws on its forearms, with a giant wingspan of 18 to 28 feet. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah. That's
This
a big
is-
old monkey.
This is the Batman. Said to prey on fish that live in the rivers inside the forest, it has occasionally been reported to attack larger prey, and in some cases, even humans. Dr. Ernest Bartels, who is the son of noted ornithologist. This person has a fucking abbreviated name.
Meg.
Ornithologist Meg, but M.E.G. Bartel, was exploring the forest of Java in 1925. As he neared the slopes of a waterfall in Salak Mountain, he saw a giant unknown bat creature flying directly above his head. He didn't have an explanation as to what he saw until 2 years later. In 1927, Dr. Bartels returned to the forest of Java. At around 11:30 p.m., as he lay on his bed in his house near... Jesus fucking Christ. Near the...
T.G. Jinkle.
T.G. Dinkle.
T.G. Jinkle.
T.G. Yeah, sure.
Titty-
River.
Titty asshole.
The Titty Asshole River, he heard a sound that was different from any other bird he had ever heard. Directly over the roof of his hut, he heard a loud cry that seemed to utter the word... which the monster was named after.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Thinking of no other creature that can make that type of sound, he was sure that it was the same creature that he encountered 2 years ago.
I know what the fuck that is.
Since those two sightings, the a-hole has gone quiet with no other prominent sightings reported. Go figure, no other sightings of the a-hole.
Bullshit.
I don't know, man. Oh, I think you nailed it.
I bet the a-hole stinks.
How about the orange pendick?
Hell yeah,
You ever
dude.
heard of that one before?
I haven't. Let's hear about it.
It's actually spelled O-R-A-N-G-P-E-N-D-E-K. Orang pendick,
Hell yeah.
or orange pendick, as we call it here in America. Referred to as hobbits or the Ibu Goku by the natives of the island of Sumatra in Indonesia. The orange pendick is described to be small, child-sized bipedal ape covered in reddish or honey-colored fur. Its name translates to, cover your ears, short person in Indonesian.
Midget. Sorry.
I got a friend at work. I didn't know he listens to the podcast, but apparently he does because he's been asking me some fairly invasive questions, which leads me to believe that he listens to the podcast, and he actually called me Dickless Nicholas the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And he's he's conjuring up this conspiracy. I'm kind of with him on it.
Okay, let's hear it.
When was the last time you saw a midget in person? He's fearful that we're going through a midget holocaust.
Okay. Okay.
He's fearful.
Let me really think about this. Dude, I get fucking excited when I do see him. For real. See,
When was the last time you saw a real, I don't know what's the proper term, let's see.
little person.
A little person.
I feel like that's really offensive though, but
Yeah, it is. Proper name for, I'm not going to say it.
the N word.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
LP.
That's fucked up, dude.
Person of short stature. Dwarfism.
Vertically challenged.
When's the last time you saw a dwarf?
Dude, it's been a minute, man, and I'm kind of sad.
So that begs the question, are we actively going through a midget holocaust where they're actually exterminating dwarfs?
I don't know, man.
It's troublesome, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it's not like.
Very troublesome.
Yeah, maybe it's like we're not doing like selective breeding anymore.
No, they're killing them.
They're being phased out.
Joe Biden is killing the midgets. Put it on TikTok right now.
Dwarfs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of sad.
Scary stuff, isn't it?
I get happy whenever.
Scary stuff.
Yeah.
Killing them.
I think the only ones that exist now have like TLC shows. You know what I mean?
Keeping up with the Blumpkins or whatever their names are. I don't remember for their fucking names. Or what were their names?
The Dumpkins. Dumplings.
What was their names? Was it the Blumpkins?
Not a Blumpkin. Shut the fuck. Little People, Big World. There we go.
Roll-Offs. That was their name. The Roll-Offs, not Blumpkins.
Is that a candy? Oh, those are Rolos. Never mind. Dude, Rolos are fucking good.
Oh, Blumpkins when you get a blowjob when you're taking a shit.
Yeah, it is. Never happened, but yeah.
Now, the orange pendick, it walks on two legs similar to that of a similar ape-like cryptids like the Bigfoot.
Dude, how are you going to go right back into the subject after that?
I know what's going on here.
Fuck.
I'm the glue that keeps this shit show together.
Keeping up with the Blumpkins.
Despite its small stature, locals state that it possesses massive strength. Are you crying because it's a strong midget?
Keeping up with a strong stature. Oh, fuck.
It's a strong one.
Oh, my God, dude. Fuck. Oh, that hurt me.
Yeah. Despite its small stature, locals state that it possesses massive strength.
Oh, fuck.
Enough to uproot trees.
God damn, boy. I can't even do that. I'm full grown.
You seen the fucking legs on a midget before? Those are powerful pistons.
Yeah, man.
Those are pure strength, my friend.
Dude, we need to go to micro wrestling.
I
not
know
to
we
fight
can
him. Not to fight him.
I know we can see one there.
Oh, dude.
Orange pendicks are often sighted raiding crops of potatoes and fruits of locals with them.
This is just someone who hated little people.
They're just midgets that steal potatoes. And they
Oh,
have a-
ho, here we go. Down to steal your potatoes.
Master Smash will steal those potatoes in a flash.
Oh, shit. Oh, dude, I can't do this.
This is dumb. They
I'm hurting so
really
bad.
like durian fruit, which is the one that smells like cum but tastes like custard. I don't know how that works out.
Oh, fuck.
The Suku Anak Dalam are groups of nomadic people who have lived throughout the jungles of Jambi and South Sumatra and have told Western travelers that they have lived with the orange pendick for many centuries. Another group of nomadic people called the Orange Rimba, Orang Rimba, claim that they have also lived with the Orang pendicks, but not as peacefully
Oh, man.
as the Suku Anak Dalam. They describe the creature as traveling in groups of 5 or 6 individuals that hunt prey with small axes and spears, and sometimes members of the Orang Rimba, indigenous people who travel alone in the forest. Subsequently, a species of ancient man was found on the island of Flores in Indonesia called the Homo floresiensis. It is short in stature, about the size of a small child, and hunted in groups that used obsidian spears and knives to hunt their prey. They weren't looking for potatoes. They were looking for meat, buddy.
Hell yeah. Whew, fuck me, man. God. That fucking hurt.
Exactly how the locals described the creature before the Homo floresiensis was discovered by science. Science. We put liquid paper on a bee. It died. Security. Black leather gloves.
gloves.
Investors. Possibly you. If you ever find yourself face to face with an orange pendick.
Just throw some potatoes at it.
My wife will sometimes question me when I'm walking out the door for the day. She'll say, "Hey, why you got a potato in your pocket?" I said, "I have opened my eyes to hard-ass fucking shit that goes on in this world due to this pot. I'm looking at the underbelly of society. Yeah. I know my conscience carries the burden of things like this that people wouldn't even begin to fucking have nightmares about. And I have to wake up every day and walk out that door knowing there's packs of little people that are stealing people's potatoes with
super strong legs,
powerful midgets that can uproot trees like a fucking transformer."
Dude. I want to give me a piggyback ride.
I just want to see one rip a tree out of the ground.
Fucking cool, dude. You take a piggyback ride, but your legs are still hitting the ground.
Hey, buddy, relax. I'm not here to hurt you. If you can rip this tree out of the ground, I'm going to give you these 3 potatoes I got in my pocket. I've even got this orange sweet potato right here.
1, 2, 3. Ah!
Tree hitting the ground noise.
Fucking just an earthquake.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I fucking hate this stupid shit, man. I always tell myself when I come down here, so it's going to be different tonight. It's going to be well-oiled. It's going to be... The flow of the show is going to go wonderfully. We're not going to get sidetracked.
And I do want to say, we're not making fun of little people. We're making fun of the orange pen dick. There's a big difference.
Dude, I would love to have a midget friend.
I would fucking love that.
A friend with dwarfism.
Yeah.
I would love nothing more.
I love giving my kids, like, shoulder rides, so I can only imagine a full adult. That'd be fucking cool.
A fully developed hairy sack on your back of your neck.
Dude, it's so hot.
Big old set of balls.
Oh, man.
Bridget the midget. She'd be fun to have on the show.
Hell yeah.
She'd be fun to have in the studio from what I've seen before. Anyway. How about, we've talked about this one a long time ago. This is kind of a mix between a demon
Dude, I'm
and a cryptid.
I don't know if I can recover.
A popo bow wow?
No, the Papa Bawa.
Oh, boom, 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 boom. Hey, 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 oh. Hey, oh. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, oh.
Fucking hands are sweating.
My fucking nuts are sweating. My nuts are always sweating, though.
Oh, man.
I'm in that phase where I'm shedding really bad because it's getting hot out, so
Yeah.
all my nut hair is just coming off, just shedding, dude.
I just take care of that shit myself, my friend.
Oh, I shed it off.
I know mine's going to shed, so I shave it off myself.
Shed my coat.
Goodbye. Later, dude. Is this me? Fucking
Sure, dude.
shit, man. As long as I'm talking about there being fucking dwarfs, I'm fine.
You actually researched the Popa Bow Wow before.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to remember it, but it was fucking 5-6 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I ain't remembering shit. Let's talk about it. The Popo Bawa demon legend says that anyone who doesn't believe in this creature will succumb to a horrible fate. And villagers who live in the area where this demon is said to live are incredibly open about their belief in this terrible creature. The Popo Bawa may be one of the only cryptids that attacks non-believers. Mm-hmm. When it finds out that someone doesn't have faith in its evil ways, the Popo Bawa sneaks into their homes and commits unspeakable acts. The Popo Bawa was allegedly the cause of an outbreak of mass hysteria that spread from the Pemba and Unguja
Bless you.
in 1995. All of Zanzibar.
I'm not going to order it, but I'm not going to cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar.
All of Zanzibar was affected when the shape-shifting bat creature was said to have swept through the area and started attacking unsuspecting men.
Shit, man.
One after another, villagers began to report being attacked in their sleep by this mysterious creature. Soon, entire villages were sleeping outside to avoid the attack. That's fucking hot. The mass hysteria reached a fever pitch when a mob of villagers attacked a mentally ill boy they thought was harboring the demon.
We've come a long way with medical advances, dude.
To do the impression or not?
I know. I'll just skip it for now.
Let's skip
We're
it.
far enough into this where we would actually suffer if we got canceled. It would suck. I couldn't start over.
After his death, the panic has subsided. In Swahili, Popobawa translates directly to Batwing. It's fucking cool, dude.
Ever shown you that trick I can do with my scrotum?
Yeah, let's show me again after this.
Yeah, wait.
While one of the forms of the Popobawa takes is that of a large bat, and that doesn't mean that this creature doesn't take on even more horrifying shapes. The creature can take on multiple shapes, animals or human, although it prefers to exist unseen in the shadows. This evil spirit is more akin to a shadow person than it is to a large cryptid creature like the Mothman, although it's more likely to get physical with its prey than most creatures.
Let's get physical. Now, think about this for a second. All these countries are overran with orange pendix, popa bow wows, all this dog shit thing, fucking creatures eating people, killing them. We got guns here in America, and you know what? We don't have problems with cryptids. Bigfoot, he stays out in the woods. Chupacabra down there in Texas, he stays in the woods till the goats come out at night, and then he fucks shit up. But we don't got shit sweeping around killing us. They got in Indonesia, they got midgets ripping trees out of the ground,
Eating potatoes.
and here in America, our midgets like do circuses and shit like that, and travel wrestling micro shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we got guns here, man.
Yeah.
People are scared of that shit.
I agree, man. Fucking, that's why we're the best country in the world.
Law and order.
Yeah, right. Due to Popobawa's ever-changing nature, there's no one way of knowing where the creature is setting its if the creature's setting its sights on you.
Oh no.
However, one way of detecting this shadow monster is by its acrid smell. People who have come too close to the Popobawa believe that sometimes it has an intense sulfurous odor, which is followed by a smoky presence. Ooh, yeah.
Like Papa Shango from 1990s
Yeah.
fame.
Yeah. This isn't always the case, but if you smell sulfur, you should probably get out of your house as quickly as possible unless you draw the ire of the Popobawa, or unless you're fucking chilling in our house after fucking taco night. The nocturnal
What we had tonight.
There you go, R.I.P. dog. The nocturnal attacks of the Popobawa range from a variety of assaults, starting with a simple nighttime attack that can branch out to typical poltergeist behavior. However, the most feared assault from the Popobawa is the sodomizing of men and women all right in your fucking pooper.
And some of you listening to the show might not be familiar with sodomy. That's where you actually have something put in your ass. And if you've ever been sodomized, send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail.com.
Please do.
We'd love to talk to you about it.
Yeah. It's believed that during the attack, the sexual organ of the creature enlarges enormously.
Okay.
It's my MO, leaving the victim in terrible pain the next day.
How many boners a day do you think the Popa Bow Wow gets?
40?
40?
Yeah.
Man, this thing is a sexual deviant, dog.
Exactly.
If that Popa Bow Wow tried to fuck me, I'd turn around and grab that thing just like I was trying to stop a giant dart.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say, no, Popa Bow Wow. And I would just start
Lick the tip.
gagging on it.
Yeah, man.
He's sucking it like sucking the darkness right out of that Popa Bow Wow.
And that's how you show dominance right there.
It is. That's what I used to do to my mom.
Many Popobawa believers claim that if you sleep outside, you can avoid the run-in with this creature, as it only preys on victims while they're in their homes. While it is possible that you could see this creature during the day, most reported Popobawa attacks occur at night while the victim's in their bed. The creatures usually attack men, but it has been known to assault women and children. In the worst instances, the Popobawa has been known to attack everyone in the household, even your fucking dog. He ain't even
All
safe.
right, everybody wake up. Y'all getting fucked tonight. Everybody in this motherfucker getting fucked tonight.
Even if just one person doesn't believe in the creature's existence, it's only after harming everyone in the household that the creature will move on to another home. If you decide to sleep in a bed during your stay in Zanzibar, then you run the risk of the Popobawa crawling into bed with you at night and sitting on your chest. Fuck is shitting or no sitting.
Shits on you.
Much like the shadow people of the West, a Popobawa will sit on top of you, keeping you from getting out of bed. But rather than simply hold you down, this demon will press on your chest until it fucking crushes you.
Flatten your titties like a pancake.
So if you got a crushing fetish, move to fucking Zanzibar, you little pervert.
Do a goddamn mammogram on your ass. Flatten your titties.
You fucking dirty little bitch. Many people who have been attacked by this demon claim they became short of breath and could feel their ribs being crushed as it sits upon their chests.
Man,
Titties popping everywhere.
Isn't it crazy this thing is known for fucking people in the ass and it starts with poo-poo? its name starts. I don't think that's any. There's no coincidence. It's the poo poo bow wow. And
Yeah.
I don't want to be sodomized.
I don't think I do either.
This feels like it would probably hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're trying to find out how you can get your wife to engage in anal sex with you, we actually covered that in our last episode of the Battlefield of Love. If you want to circle back, we give some pretty stellar advice on that, on how to get her to do it. Or maybe your husband, maybe you have a husband, you're gay, and he won't do anal. Then you explain to him how being gay works, because there comes a time in a couple's relationship where they're going to have to put stuff in each other's butts.
Yeah. It always happens.
I wonder if there's like gay couples where one of the men just refuses to have anything inserted into their rectum.
Yeah. For sure.
You think so?
I would say it's probably yeah. I'd give you 40%. That's why there's tops and bottoms, my friend. I wonder if there's any gay couples where neither of them want anything in their ass.
Wow, that would be miserable.
If you're a gay couple and you don't want anything in your ass.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Well, I guess some people are just asexual. They just don't need, I think that's the right word. They just don't need sex.
Sure. Yeah. You know what I need? Sex.
Yeah, I'll take a dirty ass before I'll take nothing.
It's true.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just a butt.
Yeah, especially if it's a shaved butt.
It's just chewed up food. I love food. I love pooping, so.
It's like reverse pooping. Just think of it that way.
What if you're sitting down to take a shit and you got the window cracked in the bathroom and you fucking hear the tree getting ripped out of the ground in the backyard?
This is a heavy one.
You stand up and look out the window. And there's a midget with a satchel full of potatoes just ripping evergreens out of the ground.
Fucking uprooting your silver maples.
throwing pine trees across the block.
I know you're in there pooping, but look what I'm doing. I got your potatoes.
Wait. I've trained for this. I know what this is.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. I don't fucking care anymore. I just don't even care. Now the bonus part of this episode, we got some Goatman erotica. This erotic story is actually called The Goatman. And I found this on literotica.com. This is by Kitty W. 1999.
Hell yeah.
This person is barely of age to write stories like this. Is camp set up? I asked my boyfriend as I headed back from the forest carrying a pile of firewood. It's going to be dark soon, and it's going to be a bitch to set up then. As I got closer, I could see that the tent was almost finished when his head popped out from the corner. Yeah, just about only need to put a... Why is the fucking mouse moving around? The screen's moving around. Sorry. As I got closer, I could see that the tent was almost finished when his head popped out from the corner. Yeah, just about only need to put a couple more stakes into the tent. We should be ready to go. I dropped the firewood next to the pit and yawned. Man, I can't wait to go to sleep. It seems like the drive here took forever. Hey, not yet, Sleepy Pants, my boyfriend said as he gave me a playful smack on the butt. There's still a bunch of equipment to set up. This already sounds fucking sexually driven, doesn't it?
I like it. It's painting a good picture.
Prepare for your 10th boner of the day. My boyfriend Eric and I just started a cross-country road trip. We were visiting spots where cryptids were said to live. We like to consider ourselves a couple of amateur cryptozoologists. Our first destination of the trip was Beltsville, Maryland, home to the infamous Goatman. Legend had it that in the forest of Beltsville lived a creature that was half man and half goat. The stories on how it came to be varied. Some say it's the result of an experiment gone wrong. Others say it's the vengeful spirit of a dead goat farmer. Oh. Either way, me and my boyfriend were hoping to find some evidence of the Goatman. We worked late into the night setting up cameras, only stopping for dinner. After it was all finished, we sat next to the fire on a blanket, cuddling each other over the warmth. There wasn't anyone around for miles, and I shivered as the chilly autumn wind blew through the trees, rustling their leaves, forcing me deeper into Eric's side. We were making small talk when I thought I heard the sound of branches snapping and footsteps coming deep from within the forest. Babe, do you hear that? I said as I quickly shot up from my boyfriend's side, trying to get a better listen. For some reason, the sound set me on edge. He quieted, cocking his head this way and that, trying to get a better listen, but the noises had stopped. He shrugged. Must have been a deer or something, babe. More things live in this forest besides cryptids. I nodded. Yeah, dear. Yeah, a deer. I settled back into Eric's side, feeling uneasy. I had just nodded off when I heard rustling amongst the trees again. I sat up, eyes wide, realizing that Eric was no longer by my side. I quickly scrambled to my feet as I again heard rustling and the sound of snapping branches closer than it was before. Eric, I called, my body tensed like a slightly wound coil. I didn't get an answer. Eric, if that's you, stop it. This isn't funny. I waited again, straining my ears for anything in response. All I got was the sound of footsteps and breaking branches behind me. I spun around, ready to face whatever was coming my way, when a dark shadow came running from the forest straight at me. I screamed and swung my fist connecting with the face of the figure. Ow, what the fuck did you do that for? My boyfriend said, cradling his face when my hand had connected. You scared me. What were you doing running around the trees anyways? I was mad and embarrassed for being so easily frightened. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not a quote. I can't fucking read. This is really small text. I was mad and embarrassed for being so easily frightened by just a little noise. I had to piss. I thought it'd be funny to scare you a little bit, he grinned at me. A grin meant to placate me by reminding me of how cute he was, but my anger would not diminish so easily. Well, was it? I huffed, crossing my arms. I won't lie, it was pretty hilarious. You should have seen your face. He mimicked the expression I had made, a picture of pure terror. I was sure, but his impression was so bad I couldn't help but laugh at how goofy he looked. You're such a dork, I giggled. Yes, but I'm your dork. And besides, I like it when you're mad. It's kind of sexy. His arms wrapped around my waist.
Here we go.
His arms wrapped around my waist and his lips met mine. I tangled my fingers into his hair. I wanted to be closer to him. He lifted me up, forcing my legs to wrap around his waist as he carried me backwards toward the blanket near the fire. He laid me on the blanket, still kissing, but now his hands were finding their way up my torso and to my breasts.
Fuck.
Sliding his hands under my bra, he gently rolled my nipples between his fingers.
Fuck yeah, dude.
His mouth moved from my lips to my neck. He unclasped my bra and pulled it down with my shirt, exposing my breasts to the cool night air.
Oh, yeah.
His mouth wrapped around one of my nipples while he played with the other. I moaned softly as he sucked and twisted my tender flesh. His hands then moved my pants, unbuttoning and sliding them off.
Oh, here comes number 10, Daddy.
He took 2 fingers and slowly slid them up and down my slit
Wait, whoa, that's fucking dirty, dude.
before inserting them into my pussy.
That's like the most unattractive way to say
My gosh.
May I please rub your cunt?
No, you can't. He pumped them slowly in and out of me, causing my pussy to become slick with my arousal. Just spit your beer out.
almost. You hit that P so hard, dog.
Pussy.
My pussy.
He removed his fingers and quickly removed his own pants. His dick twitched in anticipation.
Damn.
He pushed his dick in between my pussy lips, teasing me a little more before sliding in all the way to the base. I moaned as I felt something stretching to accommodate his large size.
Oh, fuck.
Do you like the way my dick feels in your pussy? He asked, pulling out. I nodded, my body begging to be filled again. He continued his tortuously slow pace. Then tell me how much you love it. The words rushed out of my mouth. I love it. I love it so much. I want more. Please, please, please give me more. When the last word left my mouth, he started fucking me harder and faster. My moans grew louder, filling the still night air with sounds of ecstasy. I was so caught up in the passionate lovemaking that I almost didn't hear what sounded like an animal coming our way. My boyfriend had not caught it at all. His muscles had tensed and his face contorted. I could tell he was close to coming. He continued to fuck me as the sounds of the animal got closer. I could feel his dick twitch as he came deep in me. A roar came from the woods.
Fuck yeah.
What a terrible way to get interrupted while you're coming, dude. It tore through the tree line and headed straight for us. It was no animal. Eric hadn't even had the chance to pull out of me yet when the beast ripped him off of me.
Oh, shit.
Its eyes glowed like fiery embers. It stood 7 feet tall. Its large, clawed hands held my boyfriend up by the back of his neck, its nails digging into his soft flesh. His feet barely touching the ground, even for its size. It was supernaturally strong. My boyfriend's attempts at breaking free were futile. His fists beat uselessly against the monster's strong chest. Eric's screaming was unlike anything I'd ever heard coming from a person. Well, yeah, he just fucking come, dude. He just got done coming. It was raw horror vocalized. The creature flung my boyfriend into the nearest tree, his back hitting it with a sickening loud crack, and his screams turning into loud moans. It stalked over to Eric and with a simple swipe of its hand, shredded my boyfriend's throat.
Damn.
The only sound that could be heard was gurgling and then silence. I hadn't moved a muscle as it had unfolded. I don't think I even breathed as I watched my boyfriend get brutally murdered just feet away from my still partially unclad body. Words and even emotions escaped me as I did my best trying to process this mess. Suddenly, the beast's head turned toward me and it made its way over to me. Its horrible eyes seemed to stare right into my soul. I wanted to run, but I knew that doing so would ensure me a slower death than what this monster could provide me. I braced myself for death when the fire cast the creature's shadow on me as it towered over me. Instead of being lifted though, I heard it snort as it sniffed me. I could feel its snout in my hair, and I feel its hot breath against my ear. I managed to gather enough courage to peek at the abomination in front of me. It had goat's legs that were covered in a coarse, dark fur that led up to a muscular human torso and arms.
Oh, yeah.
I could also see in front of me the monster's appendage slowly growing.
Fuck yeah. This is fucking hot now.
As it continued to smell me. My stinky pussy filled the autumn. No,
God damn, dog.
I put that in there. I got up and ran as fast as I could. The boner scared her. The twigs snapped against the exposed flesh of my thighs and breasts. As I ran blindly through the forest, I heard the creature roar and follow after me. I had no idea where I was going. I just hoped to put as much distance between myself and the creature. As much distance as possible. I knew if I got caught, a fate worse than death waited for me. My lungs ached and I tore through the woods, but the rush of adrenaline and impending terror, I felt forced my body forward. The way through the forest became more oh my God, it's a word I can't pronounce. Arduous?
Arduous, yeah.
Became more arduous to run through. Fallen logs as well as small bushes and brambles covered my path. I hopped a fallen log, feeling the monster's claws just barely graze my back. My legs burned, and I didn't know how much longer I could go on. My body felt close to giving out entirely, but I focused on what would happen if I stopped. I hopped over another log, but misjudged and ended up in a cover of brambles. The thorns catching on my bare skin, the monster was standing over me, its breathing ragged. It lifted me out of the brambles brush and threw me over its shoulders. My attempts at struggling in the monster's arms were futile. My body was drained. How much do I have fucking left here?
You haven't even got to where the monster fucks the girl. Come on.
I had no idea where the monster had carried me to when I had passed out I'd passed out and how long I had been out.
That's usually the part that I skip during the videos.
Doubt.
Yeah.
It was dark and the ground was damp and cold. I didn't know where the monster was, but I didn't care. All I knew was that I had to get out before it came back. I whimpered as I put my jeans back on, my aching body, the fabric making the scratches on my skin sting. I wanted to stand, but my legs felt like jelly, and pins and needles made even attempting to stand unbearable. I crawled forward toward the entrance of the cave, hoping that I could make it out. But that hope was quickly extinguished when the two large hooves appeared in front of me. I hadn't noticed it before. The monster had a musky, woodsy smell to it. The beast let out a loud snort, and I could feel its large hand grabbing me by the hair. I yelped in pain and fear as it raised me so that I was on my knees in front of him. Its male appendage was once again in my face as the monster hunched over me. Only this time it looked to be fully erect.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking god damn, I gotta get in here for this one.
Yeah, man, it's getting fucking good now.
God, Jesus Christ. It was at least 8 inches long and thick.
I was expecting more.
Okay.
I said, eh.
It was at least 8 inches long and thick as my wrist. Okay, goddamn,
Okay,
boy.
that's a girthy boy.
Goddamn.
Okay. All right, I respect it.
As my wrist at the very base of it, but it tapered into the size of 4 fingers at the tip. Okay.
Oh, all right. It's like a street cone.
It was followed by
Traffic cone.
2 large fur-covered testicles.
Fucking furry. Hell
The
yeah.
goat man crudely shoved its member into my face. The swollen tip left a smear of pre-cum on my lips.
Damn.
The beast grunted and shoved again when my lips hadn't opened. I finally opened my mouth, allowing the monster's penis entry. The tip was hot, and its pre was surprisingly sweet.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The monster guided my head down its shaft so that my face was pressed firmly into its pubic area. The musky scent was strongest in the area and made my mouth water and my head swim. I started drooling as the goat man started thrusting into my mouth, the musky scent of his body fogging my mind. I really didn't need to think at all that hard to enjoy the feeling of his large cock using my mouth like a cum sleeve.
Cum sleeve. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
I even found myself moaning and felt my panties getting wet with arousal as the monster used my mouth for pleasure.
Cum sleeve.
Part of me still felt horrified by the reality of my situation. I felt disgusted at the way I enjoyed being raped by this monster that slaughtered my boyfriend, but that part seemed so far away and hard to reach that I felt relatively unbothered when one of my hands moved into my panties and started rubbing my clit.
Hell yeah, dude.
My fingers plunged into my pussy as my body grew hot with need. Tears had started welling in my eyes as I gagged on the monstrous cock the goat man shoved down my throat. I could tell my lips were becoming bruised,
Damn.
and there was slobber all down the front of my shirt. When the monster came, he came hard down my throat. The force nearly choked me, causing me to panic enough to pull out of my fog. He didn't pull out until I had swallowed every last drop. Part of me hoped he was done with me, and I would just be able to leave now. Another part secretly very much did not want him to be done. Staring at the monster's body, I could tell he was far from finished with me. The monster shoved me onto my back. Standing over me, he shredded my shirt with his claws and proceeded to fondle my breasts. I tried to push him off me, but he was too strong, and despite my attempts to fight, the brain fog was returning again. Soon I was touching myself again, grinding desperately against my palm as my own fingers ravaged my cunt.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
You like this, don't you, Rob?
Fuck, dude.
The creature removed its hands from my breast and easily tore my jeans from my body, exposing me completely. He moved my hands from my crotch and held them over my head with his hand and positioned himself at my entrance.
Fuck, dude. This crotch is like such a nasty word.
Even in my hazy state, I was concerned as to whether or not the monster would be able to safely fit in me. I felt his thick head press firmly at my entrance. I moaned when he entered me. Even the tip made me feel a sensation of fullness I had never experienced before. The monster was slow to enter me completely, giving my body time to adjust to its girth and length, as if he had suddenly become aware of how easily his monstrously big body could injure me. His hand was tight around my waist as he seemed to be channeling restraint. When he was all the way in, I felt close to bursting, but even so, I wanted more. His grip loosened along with his strength. As soon as he was treating my pussy like he had been treating my mouth only moments ago. His breathing was heavy and his moves animalistic as he pounded into me. I'm tired of reading.
They all lived happily ever after.
I knew he was going to come in me as the realization that he was planning to breed me set in.
He said, I'm tired of reading.
He was breeding her.
He's going to TLDR for the
She's going to have a fucking goat baby. And the thought both aroused and terrified me. The pleasure and fog was so overwhelming, though, that I didn't care. In fact, I think I wanted him to breed me. God damn, what a fucking smooth operator he was.
I know, right? Dude's got the fucking sideways eyeballs like goats, and she's still wanting she's still want to have a little fucking
Got goat eyes.
little fucking goat babies.
Killer boyfriend.
Yeah.
I wanted nothing more for him to pump my pussy full of his cum,
Ugh.
to make me the mother of more abominations. It was disgusting.
Oh,
The monster growled and came deep inside me. I couldn't stop myself even as a new horror dawned on me. It was the most intense orgasm I had ever had. The feelings of filth and euphoria mixed in weird and uncomfortable ways in my mind as my body trembled under his breasts. I didn't have time to gather my scattered thoughts or even physically recuperate before the monster was moving our positions so that I was on all fours. His hands gripped my ass firmly, his claws digging into my tender flesh. He continued the assault on my body and came in me once again.
Damn, dude, once again? Fuck, dude.
I lost track of time as he used my body like a fleshlight.
Oh.
The rolling waves of brain fog and ecstasy making seconds stretch into eternity. Each orgasm so intense that it slowly whittled at my strength until all I could do was moan with each thrust. The cum being pumped into me had slowly started to come out with every thrust of the monster's dick as my body had reached the limit for how much cum it could hold. How much cum can your body hold? Enough.
Like 4.
Enough to 4 cums. Cum covered the inside of my thighs and ass. God damn, goat man. I was exhausted. My legs had long given up on supporting me.
Oh.
Instead, the only thing holding me up was the cave surfaces the monster would push me against when he put me in different position in the monster's strong hands. I'd come to accept that the monster would probably fuck me until I died,
Damn.
as he never seemed to tire. But as the sun crawled into the cave, I felt the monster tense. He growled as he once again came deep inside my womb, this time pulling out and letting me slump completely to the ground.
Hell yeah.
My entire body was covered in tender, swollen bruises and claw marks from where the monster had held me a little too tight, and I struggled to maintain consciousness. I could hear rustling behind me and then felt its hands on me again as it picked me up. It laid me down in a dog crate with a mat.
What?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Dog man's got a legit fucking spread. He's got a stove and a dog cage. The last thing I saw was it putting a lock on the crate before I finally lost consciousness. Good for you, Kitty.
How the fuck did she write this then?
Good for you, Kitty W. 1999.
So you're telling me there's a chance that this didn't happen? I'm not.
No, this girl got out and wrote this story.
Okay. Man,
Man, what a dick.
what a slut.
What a dickin'.
Oh, I love it. That was so fucking weird, man.
Someone on YouTube said, I'll be sending you my therapy bill.
Hell yeah.
There's infinite amounts of cryptid erotica on that website.
I love it, dude.
We could read them for the rest of the time. The problem is they're all too fucking long.
Yeah.
Some of them just need to learn to condense it down to 3 paragraphs.
Mm-hmm.
maybe I could probably do that.
Sure.
Take out the parts that don't talk about cum.
Yeah, someone on YouTube did say that it still doesn't beat the Nick and Rob erotica.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
And I definitely agree. That was probably the funniest shit I've ever read or ever heard in my entire life.
That one, the best part about that is
I was such a bitch in it.
you were, but my family could hear me screaming the story upstairs.
Thank good.
And I was instructed to be quiet, that I don't need to hear about you choking on Rob's cock.
Oh, dude, that was so fucking good.
Oh. Another guy said, I'll be sending you my carpal tunnel surgery bill. He was jacking off.
I don't know what I'm doing when I get home.
All right, well, that's our episode on Cryptid Encounters. If you've ever encountered a cryptid, fuck you.
Get your brains fucked out by a goat, man. Let us know.
If you've ever seen a poop a bow wow, an orange pingle,
Please let us know about that.
a midget,
Midget ripping up trees. Or just one walking down the street with a pocket full of potatoes. Let us know.
if you've ever seen a midget, send us an email. BrohioPodcast@gmail.com.
/midget.
Do you think we are currently locked up in a midget holocaust? Maybe my guy's onto something.
Yeah,
Maybe he knows.
could be.
Maybe he's the midget Hitler. I don't know.
We need to get Beetlejuice on this podcast.
He's too stupid.
He's fucking stupid as fuck,
He's
dude.
a fucking moron.
Fucking love Beetlejuice though, man. Oh, dude.
Well, I need to go masturbate now.
Yeah, me
But I
too, for
appreciate
sure.
You guys
I really do.
coming and listening to us. But,
Yeah.
we'll catch you soon. Thanks for listening to this episode. Hey, maybe we'll get together again this week. I don't know.
I'm down with it, man. Let's do it.
I'd like to do a dark vault. Get somebody with a pretty fucking awful story. And
Yeah.
talk to them.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We're truly appreciative. Come see at least one of us. July 17th, 19th. I don't know.
Sure.
Let's look at the.
I think it's the 17th.
Come see at least one of us. July
17th, 15th.
15th
There we go.
in Buffalo.
That'll be Big Daddy Nick.
You can Google Hillbilly Horror Stories Eventbrite.
Yep.
And all the tickets will come up. We're also going to be in Detroit coming up soon here. What was that, September or August? God,
August.
We should really have this information.
It's in
handy.
August. I don't remember the day, but it's in
Hillbilly-
August.
I'm going to give you all the dates real quick. All right. We are going to be in Detroit Saturday, August 19th at 6 p.m. Old Settlers VFW Post 4659, Shelby Township, Michigan. That's a very nice suburb of Detroit. Not actually the fucking shithole, asshole armpit Detroit. We're going to be there with Hillbilly Horror Stories, Mysterious Circumstances. We'll put the link in the episode description. You are going to get full access to us,
Our asses.
our assholes, complimentary cupcakes, alcohol will be available, unlimited soft drinks and flavored water
Hell yeah, dude.
included with your ticket. Unlimited pre-cum
I can provide.
also.
Hell
I
yeah,
would
man.
love to stack and pack these fucking places. Just
I would too.
get it going.
Mm-hmm.
Come see us.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Love you guys.
All right.
Whoop, whoop. YouTube.
Yeah. See you guys.
Bye, guys.